Hi guys, this is just a quick tutorial on how to integrate or enable Xdebug for PHP in Visual Studio Code using WAMP server. So first of all, the most important thing is that you have WAMP already installed. So we have the latest version with PHP 7.3. You can see here. My version already comes with Xdebug installed. In order for you to first check whether the Xdebug is available, you need to, of course, enable WAMP first. So the server must be running. Then just go to localhost and php.my-admin. Oh no, sorry. php.info.php. As you can see here, these are the details about your PHP installation. You can search for Xdebug, and you can see here that I have version 2.7.2 installed already. And if you see again on the bottom, you can see all the settings for Xdebug here. So if you don't have that, so you would need to just search on Google, download Xdebug. I'll also link this. I'll also add this in the description below. My recommendation is to use not a beta version, but not an alpha version, but a stable version, so 2.7.2. This is the same one I have. Choose the one you need for your version of PHP. Most likely it would be a 64-bit version. You download it, and if you download it, you go to your WAMP installation. Usually it's in C/WAMP. Then you go to the bin folder, PHP, the version of the PHP you're running, PHP 7.3, and then Zend extensions. If for some reason you don't have this folder, you need to create it, Zend _ext, and then the DLL, so this is the downloaded file from here, you just place it here. Next, after you install after you do this, try to restart the WAMP server and add this to your php.ini file. So this is what I'll always add in the description below. And this is the settings. So first, the Zend extension, it should link to your file you just downloaded. So in my case, it's WAMP bin PHP 7.3.7 Zend ext PHP Xdebug etc.dll. If you already have some of this, then in my case, I just needed to add both of these fields, so remote enable 1 and remote auto start 1. So those were the things I needed to add. After you do that, you can close the php.ini file and restart the WAMP server. Next, you need to just check. I think that also you need to check in the PHP extensions that this should appear here under the Zend extensions, and you should make it to be enabled. So this checkmark means that it's enabled. After that, I think that you would need to make another restart, and it will maybe it will also restart automatically. We'll see now. If I click here, you see it's restarting. It's doing something. So we'll wait a bit. So in my case, I'm disabling it now. And if we check again, you'll see now it's disabled. And when I run it again, it will restart and enable it. So that's the thing to enable the Xdebug. Now, if you want, now let's use that in our Microsoft Visual Studio Code. In my case, I will create a new project. I will just make so I will just point to that directory, so I can also do it from here. WAMP www test debug. I already have a folder for this, but I'll create one more. Test. It will be called Xdebug. So I'll create an index file, index.php file, and now I will just open this folder. Test Xdebug, select, and now I have this file. I will just add some code like a loop, just to make sure this works. Let's just loop through 10 times, and I will just do I don't know, variable x equals I plus 1. It doesn't matter what it is. Let's just add to it and make it a default to 1. Now you see I have an extension here called Debug, so you need to install that first. You would go under extensions and write Xdebug and install php.debug extension. You see I already have it installed. When you install it, you need to reload the Visual Studio Code and or just restart it, and then you will see this icon here, like a bug icon, and now you should be able to make it work. So in order for you to do that, you need to add a configuration file. We'll choose PHP, and it will automatically create this launch.json file here. You will see that it's also available here in your project. I'm not changing anything here. I don't think you need to change anything. Maybe if it doesn't work for you on this port, you would need to change the port. In my case, I've used it a few times. It worked just fine on the port 9000. So now I would just add a breakpoint here and click start debugging. Now the Xdebug is running, and now I just need to actually start this project in my browser in order for the debugging to begin. So because my project is in the tests underscore Xdebug, the location would be localhost tests underscore Xdebug. Enter. And now you see this shows up that I have something running here. As you can see, I can click the debug icon again. As you can see, the execution of the code stops on my breakpoint, and I can start debugging. You can see X is 0. We're on this position now. I is uninitialized. If I go step over, you can see now I is initialized. You click one more. Now X will get a new value. You can see X is now 1. I now increased, is incremented, and that's about it. I hope this helps. If you have any problems, I would strongly suggest for you to comment down in the comment sections, and I'll see you again.